Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome, my dear students, to our lesson of today, which is going to be about to be just tasted from the book Traveler 2. This lesson is for the first secondary stage from the second semester, prepared by Amna Madkhali and presented by Yasser Nakhli. In our lesson, inshallah, today we will practice adjectives describing strange kinds of food, and we will practice past simple versus past progressive with time clauses: when, while, as soon as. Okay, this is a warm up. What's your favorite dish and what's in it? Can you describe this picture, please? Look at here, this picture. You will see a fork, a plate, knife, and a spoon. Okay, okay. Let's start our lesson by reading. A. Would you ever eat the things shown in the picture? Look at this picture here. If you had to, in which order would you try them? This is, of course, pitaya, here kaiwanu, custard apple, dragon fruit, jackfruit, and finally durian. Okay, B, now read the story and choose the best title: A, B, or C.
2B. Just taste it. 1. Reading.
A few years ago, I was working in Singapore. During my first week there, while I was travelling on the underground, I saw a strange sign saying, "No durians," with a picture of a crossed-out fruit. I wondered why they were forbidden. It wasn't until later that I found out that they smelled really, really bad, but they're very tasty and healthy. For this reason, many people in Southeast Asia eat them. I was very curious and decided to try for myself. As I was walking through a marketplace, a very strong smell hit me. It smelt like someone had left some onions and other vegetables to rot. However, I realised that I was standing next to a stall selling durians. "I'd like to try a bit of durian," I told the merchant, and he said with a smile, "At your own risk." He then took a durian from a box, cut it in half with a large knife, and then cut a piece of the fruit. When he handed it to me, I started having second thoughts. What does it taste like, I wondered. As I was raising the fruit to my lips, I suddenly felt sick and a bit dizzy, but I began to eat. The durian was thick and creamy like butter and had a fresh and sweet taste. As soon as I finished eating the piece, the merchant offered me some more. I actually finished the entire fruit. The man looked at me for a response. "Yummy! That was tasty," I said. So the merchant put 3 in a bag for me to take home. Unfortunately, I had to walk all the way because I wasn't allowed on the underground.
Okay, now try to choose A, B, or C. Okay, it's a strange fruit. Now read again and write T for true, F for false, or NM for not mentioned. Number 1. The writer saw durians in advertisement for the first time. Number 2. In Singapore, they sell durians only in markets. Number 3. The writer thought that strong smell was rotten food. Number 4. The writer cut the durian, then ate a piece. Number 5. The merchant served the fruit with some cream and butter. Number 6. The writer enjoyed the durian and wanted some more. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1, it's F. 2, it's not mentioned. Number 3, it's true. Number 4, it's F. Number 5, F also. And number 6, finally, it is true or T. Let's go to D. Look at the highlighted words in the text and match them with their meanings from A to E. Number 1, merchant. 2, handed. 3, rising. 4, entire. 5, response. A, answer. B, moving something upwards. C, whole. D, gave. E, a person that sells things. Now try to match column A with the words in column B. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we have A, B, C, D, and E. Take your time. Try to match the words with their meanings. Okay, let's start with number 1, merchant. It's E, a person that sells things in a market. 2, handed. What does it mean? It means D, gave. Number 3, rising. What does it mean? It means B, moving something upwards. Number 4, entire. Entire means C, whole. And number 5, finally, response. That's mean A, that means answer. Okay, number 2, vocabulary now. Adjectives describing food. Now look at the table below and tick the appropriate columns for cake and pizza. Here we have the first chart, coffee, lemons, cake, and pizza. Okay, let's check now or tick cake. Is it sweet? Yes, it is. Okay, let's check the other one. Pizza, here it's salty. And of course, pizza is spicy. If you can see here the pepper, the green pepper. Okay, cake is fresh. As you can see here, it's creamy, a little bit of hot chocolate. Okay, now let's go to 3, grammar. Past simple versus past progressive. Time closes. When, while, as soon as. Now read the examples and notice the words in bold, then match them with A or C. Let's go to read examples. Now here, number 1, what do we have? Here, while I was traveling on the underground, I saw a strange sign. Number 2, I was looking at the merchant while he was cutting the fruit in half. Number 3, as soon as I finished eating the piece, the merchant offered me some more. Now try to match A, B, or C with 1, 2, or 3. A, the two actions were happening at the same time. B, the two actions happened one after the other. C, one action was in progress when the other happened. Now try to match these sentences from A, B, and C with 1, 2, and 3. Which one of them or the two actions were happening at the same time? And which one of them, the actions, happened one after the other? Finally, which action was in progress when the other happened? Okay, let's check your answers. Here, while I was traveling on the underground, I saw a strange sign. It is C. Number 2. It's A. I was looking at the merchant. This action were happening at the same time while I was or he was cutting the fruit in half. And number three, of course, will be B. The two actions happened one after the other. Okay, very good. Let's go to practice now. Complete the text. Now take your time and try to answer this exercise from 1 to 13. Okay, let's check our answers. Let's start with number 1. Watch, was watching. Number 2. Walk, walked. Number 3. Want, wanted. Number 4. Leave, left. Number 5. Open, opened. Number 6. Start, started. Number 7. Say, said. Number 8. Take, was taking. Number 9. Get, that's mean got. Number 10. See, so. 11. Begin, begun. Number 12. Love, loved. Number 13. Say, again said. Let's go to speaking now. Talk in a small group, discuss the questions below. Do you like trying unusual food? Have you ever had a strange food experience? Where were you? What happened? How did you feel before and after tasting the food? What did the food taste like? Okay, evaluation now. Match in column A what is appropriate in column B. Number 1, I don't like lemons. Number 2, I don't need medicine. Number 3, this coffee needs more sugar. Number 4, this fish is really tasty. 5, eat lots of vegetables. 6, I don't want to taste that. Okay, let's check our answers. Number 1, D, they are sour. Number 2, E, I am not ill. 3, B, it's very bitter. 4, F, it's very fresh. 5, A, they are healthy for you. 6, C, it smells bad. Now write sentences using the parameters given and the past simple or the past progressive. When and use as. Sleep, alarm, go off. Number 2, walk home from work, phone ring. Try to write two sentences using when and as. Do not forget to use these words: sleep, alarm go off, walk home from work, phone ring. Okay, let's check your answers now. Number 1, he was sleeping when the alarm went off. We used when here as it mentioned here. Number 2, as he was walking home from work, his phone rang. As he was walking home from work, his phone rang. Okay, today we learned how to practice adjectives describing strange kind of foods: bitter, creamy, fresh, healthy, salty, sour, spicy, sweet, tasty, and thick. And we learned a past simple versus past progressive with time clauses, of course: when, while, as soon as. I drove my car when I was traveling to Jeddah. She read a book while she was waiting for the doctor. These are the references: Traveler 2, Student's Book, Workbook, Teacher's Guide, and Google Clip Arts. For more information and lesson, please do not hesitate to call us on our website, our Twitter account, our phone number. Thank you and hope to see you again. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.